Get in the spirit of the season. I don't know what will. Happy Wednesday. We're 1 week out until Christmas, 1 week until the start of Hanukkah. So a lot to get to this morning, including that snow that is expected to come tomorrow, John, our first significant snowfall of the season, really.
That's right. We've only seen over an inch of snow all year. So again, yes, it's not going to be hard to beat that. We are looking at our first real impactful snow of the season. That includes pretty much all of Thursday morning. So here's what it looks like out there now, 24 degrees. So temperatures are nice and cool. And we want to see cool weather. Of course, it's going to be all snow, but, is it going to be the light and fluffy snow? How much is going to accumulate? It depends on the actual temperature when it's coming in. Cooler to the north right now. We're in the teens and 20 in Brainerd, but not that cold of a morning. Pretty comfortable out here to kick off the day. Quiet day today. 20s. Get to 21, 19 by 7 o'clock. So this is going to set the stage, the cold air for that snow that comes in. We'll time it all out for you. Our forecast is just ahead.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, like John mentioned, that commute's definitely going to be a rough one tomorrow. But right now, things are looking great as far as the morning commute. I do, though, want to talk about a crash that just popped up on 35 East southbound near Roselawn Avenue as you're headed toward Larpenteur, Maryland Avenue. It's off here on the right shoulder. Maybe a minute ago, a tow truck just got to the scene. So hopefully this situation clears in a bit. But as far as it impacting the flow of traffic into the St. Paul area, still looking good. A lot of drivers staying to their left. Just be aware of that as you are preparing for your morning commute in the next few minutes. I will continue to talk about some construction when I see you next, so stick around for just after 6:15. Alicia.
We'll check back in a bit. Thank you, Cece. Hey, to our top story here at 6 o'clock. As John was mentioning, we are preparing for the Metro's first big snowfall of the season here in just 24 hours. Michelle Beck joins us with some simple ways to get your vehicle winter ready so you're not left stranded in the snow. Hey, Michelle.
Good morning to you, Alicia. Now, we've just got a light dusting of snow here on our vehicle. And as we speak right now, just a wee bit of snowfall has started to fall on us. And of course, as John said, you can expect a lot more of this tomorrow, which means you have all of today to prepare your cars. Now, we're talking about the necessary chores like checking your battery, antifreeze, oil, wipers, and tires. In the meantime, highway crews will be pre-treating problem spots. MnDOT has roughly 800 plows, and as of last season, more than 1,500 full-time and backup snow fighters, as they like to say. Still, we drivers have to do our parts, and sometimes what can be more dangerous is just a 1-inch dusting of snow.
We just need folks to do their part, whether that's staying off the roads for a while to help us get roads back in the clear, or if you do venture out, to really just be fully focused on the road and ready for that responsibility.
And by the way, last winter cost the state $93 million. That's to cover things like salt, brine, and sand. So, of course, we'll have to see how much this winter costs the state. Coming up in the next half hour, I'll tell you some more tips to help prepare you for the snowfall when it comes to your cars. Alicia.
I love that you're just leaving little squiggles on all of your coworkers' cars this morning and not actually wiping them off. It's great. Leave little messages. All right, Michelle, great tips. We'll check back in a little bit. Hey, if you haven't already, scan this QR code so you can download the free KARE 11 app. It's going to get you ready for tomorrow's snow. You can get customized forecasts, weather alerts, and check the radar at any time. Well, this morning, we're working to learn more about a shooting in St. Paul from last night. St. Paul police say it was at an apartment complex on North Dewey Street at around 7. They found a man who'd been shot. He was taken to the hospital. No arrests have been made. We're also learning new details about a shooting that killed a teenager outside of his home in South Minneapolis. Here's Raya Katene with more.
This morning, police are working to figure out who shot and killed a 17-year-old boy outside of his Minneapolis home Monday evening. It happened near 25th Street and 11th Avenue in the Midtown Phillips neighborhood. The Minneapolis police chief calls it a senseless act of gun violence that destroyed another young life and left another family with a life of grief. Those with Protect Minnesota, the state's only independent statewide gun violence prevention organization, says there are actions people can take that can make a big difference. That includes safely storing guns away from kids, reporting stolen firearms to police, and investing in communities facing crises. New data shows last year 530 people died from gun violence across Minnesota.
Developing this morning, the grand jury in New York has indicted Luigi Mangione on several new charges, including murder as an act of terrorism in the deadly shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. The grand jury and prosecutors say Mangione killed Thompson to try to intimidate people and the government. The upgraded first-degree murder charge is rarely used in New York. Other charges stem from the gun and fake ID prosecutors say he was carrying. Mangione still in a Pennsylvania jail, but his lawyer now says he's not going to fight extradition, meaning that he could be brought to New York soon. He has a hearing for that tomorrow. This morning, Adam Fravel is waking up behind bars, set to spend the rest of his life in prison without the possibility for parole. A jury convicted him of first-degree murder in the killing of Maddie Kingsbury, his ex-girlfriend, and the mother of his children. It was a really emotional day in courtroom for his sentencing yesterday, as Maddie's family faced Fravel to share how their lives have changed since she disappeared in March of 2023. Maddie's sister told the court her hate for him will persist, but it's outweighed by her love for Maddie.
I will never forgive what he has done. And of course, I will never forget. And some would say that my hatred will eat me alive. I would disagree. The amount of space that the defendant holds in my mind is so small, it's minuscule even. The amount of space in my mind and my heart that I hold for Madeline is exponentially larger.
Fravel has not admitted to killing Maddie. He maintained his innocence yesterday to the judge, and his lawyer says he's planning to appeal. Maddie's parents are now raising her 2 young kids. If you live in Washington County, you're going to have a new place to drop off household hazardous waste in just a few hours. There it was, the official ribbon cutting of the North Environmental Center opening to the public in Forest Lake. They estimate more than 1 million pounds of waste will be recycled through the facility each year. You can find a full list of what's accepted on the county's website. Well, today, downtown Minneapolis is getting into the holiday spirit. Holidazzle is back on Nicollet Mall this afternoon, and that is where we find our Audrey Russo, who we found out is on the nice list. Audrey.
On the nice list, and I am in my element right now. Give me a mirror disco ball, black lights, and some roller skates. I'm all good. This is one of many new awesome events here and awesome things you can do at Holidazzle. It's really a big part of their indoor-outdoor theme that they were talking about a half hour ago. So you can come rent some roller skates, bring your own. I brought my own. And you can come inside City Center. And it's not just roller skating that they have here. They have mini golf. They have a fun little market. And then if you want to go back outside, brave the cold, you can visit Santa. You can walk through all of the amazing light displays. This kicks off at 4 o'clock this afternoon and it goes for 5 days all the way until Sunday. For more information, you can go to holidazzle.com. Coming up in about a half hour, we're going to be talking to some of the amazing skate folks who are going to be putting on some shows here, probably a lot better than me. I might knock out my 2 front teeth. All of more of that coming up in a half hour, but for now, I'll send things back to you.
Those blades? Those are blades, Audrey. I'm impressed. And if you knock out your 2 front teeth, you can ask for those for Christmas. We all know the song, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can always ask Santa for more.
Audrey, thank you. Have fun. We'll check back in a little bit. She's good. I'm a rollerblade kind of gal. I can't do the skates.